Morning, Wendy.
Hello. Can you guys see me, or can you just see the picture of the one and only?
You can see the picture of the one and only.
Okay.
What are we supposed to be seeing?
No, that's good. No, I'm happy to share my screen. Hold on, and share my video.
Okay, well, we'll wait a little bit because I see there's still quite a lot of people.
Yes. I just came on a bit earlier.
Perfect. Okay, well, we'll wait a little bit and then we can chat just now.
No worries. There we go.
Have you still got some people in the waiting room, Wendy?
No, I've made it automatic though. I've switched the waiting room off. So
okay, good. Okay. Well, we'll just wait another minute or so because I see there's some more people connecting.
no worries.
And then you're welcome to introduce yourself and start when you're ready.
No worries. I'll just give it another minute.
Yeah, perfect.
I'm just trying to see where I would share my presentation. Yeah.
Are you based in Cape Town, Wendy?
I am.
And what's the weather like in Cape Town?
It's a lot warmer today. We've had a few cold days, but it's lovely and sunny, but it's not warm. It's about 15, I think, today. But yeah, we've had a lovely winter. I mean, we've had one or two really destructive storms, but I mean, besides that, it's really not been a very exciting winter.
Oh, good. Well, we don't need any more excitement with this COVID, do we?
No. Gosh, yeah. And I was watching that footage on Beirut as well. Oh, just awful.
Very bad. Yeah, shame.
In a very tender world already.
Yeah, that's what I was listening to the radio, and they were saying how many hospitals have been affected, and they're already in such a bad state. So
absolutely.
Very, very sad. I see there's still quite a few people connecting, Wendy, so give it another minute.
Fantastic. I'm just trying to see where I would share a presentation on here. Hold on.
The share screen option. Either in the middle, down the bottom, there's a green share screen. You should be able to click.
Perfect. Okay. Shall I start? Is it on?
Yeah, I think there's another one coming in, so maybe you can just start by introducing yourself and then you can go.
Perfect. So hi everyone. This is quite unusual because I usually come into Thompson's and do this. So I'm Wendy from One and Only Cape Town. And I hope that you're all well during this very, very strange time for all of us in the tourism industry. So just to give you a bit of background, One and Only, obviously we're part of the Kerzner Group. It's a 5-star luxury brand. We are based in the waterfront in Cape Town. One and Only closed on the 26th of March. We shut doors in terms of COVID and regulations. And we envisaged to open probably only in December when our borders open. So fingers crossed that our borders will open. But we do have SA resident rates with you guys, and I thought it'd be a fantastic time just to excite you and entice you and your clients. So should they wish to have a beautiful stay when they are ready to travel, that they can come and visit us in the Cape. I'm just going to share, what I'd like to do is just share a little video clip of One and Only Cape Town. And then after that, I'm going to go through a little PowerPoint presentation just to give you a little more detail in terms of what we offer at the hotel. So let me see if this will work. Sharing my screen. So let me just play this video.
No, the sun didn't come, Gandhi. Yeah, but it's not like easy. You got to apply. You got to apply and all that. Go to government permission and all that. Hey, Gandhi, don't tell me what to do. You don't know anything. You don't think it's easy. You don't know what's happening. I'm having such a problem.
Hi.
Fine.
Johnson, can I ask you to mute your microphone? Thank you. I hope you guys could see the video. That's just a little taste of what we offer at One and Only. I'm hoping that some of you have visited the property, but we'd like to obviously get a lot more of you there, and then love to host all your guests as well. I'm going to share another screen with you and just go through a presentation with you. This is actually a presentation I did at Meetings Africa in Johannesburg about 3 weeks before we went on to lockdown. So it's really funny how things have changed so quickly from presenting our hotel in Johannesburg to a whole lot of international guests, and 3 weeks later I was locked at home. So anyway, let me share this with you. Can you guys see my screen? Angela, can you just confirm if you can see the screen?
Oh, sorry, Mama. Yes.
Hi, Wendy. Yes, we can.
Okay, great. Thank you so much. So a very warm welcome to One and Only Cape Town, as I mentioned before. This is just a view from most of our rooms, but I'll go through them a little more individually. As you know, we're based in Cape Town, in the heart of the waterfront. I'll go through it quite quickly. So this is just a map of the resort that shows you where everything is situated. We have a main building called Marina Rise, and then we have 2 islands in the canal in front of our property. Okay, this is it in a little more detail. Marina Rise is kind of top left of your screen at the moment. That's our Marina Rise building, and all those rooms and suites face directly onto Table Mountain. Then we've got 2 islands. The first island, kind of in the middle, the smaller one of the 2, is our luxury spa, One and Only Spa. We have 13 treatment rooms. It is absolutely exquisite. And then the bigger island that you see is our island rooms and suites. We have 40 rooms on the island. And that also houses our main, well, we have 1 swimming pool, 200 meters heated pool on the island. So a lot of families sometimes prefer to be on the island because they're closer to the swimming pool. Then our rooms, we have 131 rooms in total. So 19 on the Marina Rise and 40 rooms on the island. We also have the one above, which is our penthouse, which is on the Marina Rise building. Just some pics of our spaces. So the Marina View rooms obviously faces the marina and the harbour. So this is looking over at the 2 Oceans Aquarium, that direction, if any of you are familiar with the waterfront. These are the rooms, the Marina View rooms. These rooms tend to have a little bigger balconies, but all the decor and amenities in the rooms are exactly the same as all the other rooms. The Marina Mountain Suite, so these are all the ones in the Marina Rise building that face directly onto Table Mountain. Just important to note that all our rooms have private balconies, and all our rooms have separate bath and showers. The amenities in our rooms are all Charlotte Reese throughout the hotel. So these are the Marina rooms. So the one top left that you'd be looking at would be our entry, what we call entry-level rooms, and our twin rooms. So we have no single beds in the hotel. Our twin rooms are double queen beds. So we have 2 queen beds in the room instead of 2 twins. Okay, then these are our Marina Grand and Marina family suites. The only difference is in terms of size. Our standard size room at the hotel is 65 meters squared. So 65 meters squared would be our smallest. Anything other than that would be much bigger. Okay, we have 2 suites in the Marina Rise. The one is called the Table Mountain Suite and the other one is called the Presidential Suite. It has 2 double bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. This is our Presidential Suite, which has the most exquisite bathroom with a bath facing Table Mountain, which you'll see bottom center, which is absolutely exquisite. The suites are also beautiful and the sizes are lovely for kind of smaller cocktail functions or smaller celebrations that we could do in there if you wanted to entertain guests and just have a little cocktail or canapé function. We're also able to do that in our suites. Okay, the one above penthouse, this is our penthouse suite at One and Only. It is over 1,000 square feet. It has 4 ensuite bedrooms and 2 absolutely exquisite infinity pools. This is the kitchen. Obviously, with the penthouse suite, you do have your own porter and you have someone who will come in and do your gym exercises with you. And then there is a back entrance as well, so that the staff have their own entrance when coming into the kitchen or to do any servicing in your room so that they don't disturb you. These are just more pics of the penthouse, which is just beautiful. I think we're all dreaming of that at the moment. Okay, then onto the island. These are our island rooms and suites. The island rooms are slightly bigger than in the Marina Rise, but as I mentioned, the decor and amenities are exactly the same. The island rooms, obviously, they're built all around the canals, so your views are of the canals and the that kind of thing. So you're not looking at Table Mountain directly. It's a lot more quiet. It's actually quite tropical. You feel like you're in Mauritius or something. It's beautiful. And you really get the feeling of being on an island. So when you're on the island, you actually can't hear anything around you. It's absolutely beautiful, like you know, just escaped the city. So just some of the pics, as I mentioned, our swimming pool is based on the island as well. Okay, rooms, as I mentioned, slightly bigger, but the same furnishings and fittings. And then we have our island suites, which just would have a separate lounge and kitchen area as opposed to the rooms on the island. Okay, curated experiences we've got. This is Oka, our main dining area on the property. So Oka serves breakfasts and dinners. I'm not sure, some of you would have been familiar knowing it as Reuben's. It changed last year, October, and became Oka. So a lot more traditional flavors, and they do the most exquisite breakfasts ever. So, Nobu is our signature dining spot at One and Only Cape Town. As you know, Nobu is a world-renowned restaurant. We are the only Nobu on the African continent, and Nobu always recommended to book prior to coming. Breakfasts are just, you need lots of time in your life to come and do a breakfast at One and Only. Okay, private dining, we're very happy to do private dining in your suite, in your rooms, or at various locations, in the penthouse, but we can arrange like private dining in little spots around the hotel as well. Kids, we love kids at One and Only Cape Town. We're very, very mindful of kids, you know, happy parents, happy kids. So we have a kids club based at the hotel, which caters for kids from 4 to 11 years old. And they do various activities, especially during the holidays. They have an itinerary that gets sent to your room, and you can check exactly what they're doing, building different things, doing different things at different times during the day. And then they also have outings from the kids club that they do, like it would be to the aquarium or to the scratch patch, and those you need to kind of sign in the kids for, and those are off property as well. Okay, this is all about our wellness and the different experiences. We have a fully equipped gym on the property as well that does yoga classes and all sorts of things. We have a beautiful island spa at One and Only, which, as I mentioned, has 13 treatment rooms. The spa at One and Only has actually opened, we opened 2 weeks ago, on property at the moment. It's a limited menu of services, so we're not offering the full service that we can normally do, but it's been very, very popular, and guests are so thrilled that the spa is open again. So that's fantastic, and it's definitely great for us going in the right direction with things opening up again. And then, as I mentioned, we have personal trainers on site that can do various activities with you. So you can come into the gym and do it on site, or we offer various activities that you can do with them, like hikes up Table Mountain or runs along Sea Point Promenade, that they're happy to do with you. Those are just urban adventures. So obviously we're in the heart of the waterfront, so you can go gallivanting to various places. Sip and savor. So Lieve is our sommelier at One and Only. He is world renowned. He has lots of international accolades. He knows more about wine than I have ever known in my life. An hour with Lieve is like yeah, it's quite fascinating how much he knows about wine from all over the world. And he does various wine tastings and wine blendings on property. So if people don't want to leave and go and do a wine tour in the actual winelands, he'll do a winelands tour for you, but at the hotel, which is fantastic. But he always recommends that the parents take the kids to the kids club for a few hours, and he'll look after the parents. So Luvo is absolutely fantastic if your clients love wine. Okay, and then wineland discoveries. As I mentioned, you can either do it on property, or Luvo would go with your group to the winelands. He always knows where to eat and what to do and where to find the best grapes, etc. So then we do various blended cultures, learning to cook sisters. We do that on site as well. Nobu Masterclass, this is obviously fantastic. Learning how to make sushi, and it's absolute precision. As I mentioned, our resort looks onto a canal, so the various water activities that happen on the canal. We do stand-up paddleboarding. The water cycling has become quite a popular thing to do as well. So there are various activities that you can book at the property. We have an art gallery on our first floor of the property that is home to various art collections, which changes depending on what artists we have in store at the time. Cycling, so you can do various cycling tours that our personal trainers will go and do with you. As I mentioned, Lions Head is one of the tours that you can do. Hiking tours up Table Mountain is also on offer. And that is us in a nutshell. Let me just stop sharing. So yeah, that's One and Only. Do you guys have any questions for me?
Thanks, Wendy. That was great. Can I ask you, are you only opening in December? So you're not looking if the borders open a bit earlier, or what is your thoughts on that?
Well, predominantly we've not been, so the corporate market doesn't really warrant us to open before that. If they look at opening provincial borders, so we might look at it like maybe earlier, maybe November, but it all depends on the interprovincial borders, and we haven't had any indication that those will be opening until level 1. So obviously it's a very fluid situation. It changes all the time. And we have regular meetings with our GM. So every time we chat to him, he kind of goes, well, worst case scenario will be December. But obviously we're all hoping and praying that it's a lot sooner than that. And
your restaurants, are they still closed?
Nobu is, as of a month ago, Nobu is offering a takeaway service. So it's called Nobu at Home. And we have been very successfully delivering Nobu meals to people's homes, which has been great as well, just to kind of get things up and running again.
Perfect.
But Oka is closed and will remain closed until the hotel opens.
Perfect. Does anybody else have any questions? I think it was very thorough. But if anyone has anything, they're welcome to ask in the chat box or online. And obviously you've got all your COVID, when you open, you're going to have all your COVID regulations in place.
Yeah, so we're obviously very stringent in terms of the whole Kerzner brand. We follow procedures and policies that are regulated by our government as well as the Kerzner brand. So we have very strict protocols and procedures in place. Also with our guests coming in, it'll be seamless and the guests will be contactless. We're also going to, we have the One and Only standard greeting, which is our hand on our heart, which means that we're greeting you and welcoming you from our heart. So that will stay in place. So we don't actually shake hands. We never have. But then we also, with guests arrive, we will be doing sanitizing all guests' luggage on arrival, and then also doing all guests' laundry with the clothes that they arrive on. We will be doing complimentary laundry service of their clothes on arrival.
Wonderful. Okay, well, if no one else has got any questions, thank you very much, Wendy. That was excellent, and I hope I can come back there soon.
Yeah, no, we can't wait. We can't wait to open. We're so excited. But yeah, I mean, I just hope it all recovers very, very quickly. We are ready and waiting with open arms. But if you have any questions, I mean, you know, as soon as we can cross borders, I will be in Johannesburg in the Thompson's office. So, so we'll definitely see you soon.
Awesome. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much for your time, guys. I look forward to seeing you soon. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.